College baseball game. I got to give a lot of credit to Coach Hughes and Virginia Tech. Their starter, on paper, was a guy who hadn't done, a ton for them all year, at least statistically, but he did a ton for him today. He had a real quality start, kept us off balance just enough, and he gave them a quality start. Anthony Marzi gave us a quality start. We deserved a better third base coach in the fifth inning. We win the ball game with a better third base coach, or at least we have a chance to win the ball game. Could be a heck of a lot different ball game if the guy doesn't make a bad decision in the fifth inning. So that one's on me, and I told the guys that. But very proud of our effort and our toughness. You saw Billy Ferreter foul a ball off of his foot in the ninth inning, and he's our captain, and he's as tough a kid as I've ever coached, and he can barely walk right now, but he wasn't coming out of that baseball game. And that's the kind of toughness that we try to recruit to. We want everybody to see. We want everybody to know that that's what we're about. And Billy epitomizes that. For the last 5 years, it's been an absolute joy to coach him. And two guys to my right here, Dan Feehan and LJ Mazzilli, and the other five seniors that have given so much to the program. They've been to 3 regionals, 3 NCAA postseasons. I don't think that could be said for anybody it might be back to the 1970s before a class could say that, or since a class could say that. So they have a lot to be proud of, and I'm very proud of them for their contributions, and I'm really going to miss them an awful lot.
He was very good. He was, his ball moved a lot. He kept it low as well. And, he hit his spots against everyone, kind of he forced you to chase a lot. And then when he did come in the zone, it wasn't that easy to hit as well.
For LJ and Billy, for their starter, what made him tough early, and did you guys see him kind of fading as you got there into the fifth and
Well, he attacked the outside half, and he was very consistent with that. And his slider was, it was pretty hittable, but it was a hard slider. So we had to make an adjustment around the first half of the order. And then you saw as the first 3 batters kind of pounded into the ground, we were a little anxious with it. And it kind of carried through 9. And then after that, we started making adjustments and did what we could against them.
I think the biggest thing was keeping us off balance with that slider. He wasn't afraid to throw it 3 or 4 times in a row, and that just kept us off balance. And then finally we got used to it 2 or 3 times through the order and kind of knocked him out at the end there.
Want me to go first? I think this year, been part of really good teams past couple years at UConn, going to Super Regional at South Carolina, my sophomore year, hosting a regional my freshman year, being ranked nationally for the first time in a while for our program. But I think that this year is the highest of all my memories. We didn't start off the way we wanted it to, and even in the middle or towards the end, but we found a way, and we all clicked right away, and that's something that'll stay with all of us for the rest of our lives, winning that Big East championship, last one of our conference. And I'm so proud of our team. We come a long way, and our seniors as well, and the will of this team will never be forgotten.
Kind of just to reiterate what LJ said, I mean, I couldn't be more proud of this team either. Beginning of the season didn't really go our way. We started off pretty decent and then kind of fell into a slump. But during that George Mason series, I think we all kind of really just turned around. There was a different feeling in the dugout, in the locker room. Everybody started to kind of click together, and we all felt that we actually had a chance. We were very confident, and going into that Big East tournament, I don't think anybody could have beat us. We had the most confidence in the world. Everybody was doing what they had to do, making the big plays when we had to, making the pitches, and yeah, I'm really proud of the way this team turned the season around and made it into something positive.
My first 2 years, we had a lot of talents. I mean, we had the Springers and the Olds, and we could kind of just throw the gloves on and play, and we knew we were going to win. And this year it was a lot different. It was being the captain was hard to understand what got them to click, and I think we found that at George Mason and kept it going into the Big East tournament. And I'll never forget that Big East tournament, the run we had, the energy we played with, and the emotion. It was awesome to see, and I'm proud of it.
Anything else for the student athletes?
Were you guys emotionally and mentally drained for a while after the game last night and the delay? Did you lose anything in the translation?
No, before the game, we called it up because we knew that we were going to get tested today with that rain delay and that late night last night, and to fight through it. And I don't think it affected us at all. You know, I think we left it all out there on the field, and yeah, it's tough because, you know, we'll admit that we're not probably the most talented team in this tournament, but we have to come with this certain edge every single day, and we have to use that to our advantage so we can, you know, bring the best out of all of us. And our edge is to keep that high energy and believe in each other, and never be afraid to fail, or, you know, never be afraid of anything, and just, you know, always have confidence. And the rain delay today and the late night last night is just a testament to us always fighting.
Gentlemen, student athletes, your excuse. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach?
What was your take on this bounce back last night?
Yeah, it was a tough, you know, the kids, they were loose, I can tell you that. They were playing soccer for a little bit. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, but we always want to keep them loose, and I felt like they were ready to go. But, you know, it certainly, you know, to lose an extra innings, it's going to take a lot out of you physically and mentally, but I didn't really see that in our dugout or sense that. I want to give credit to Virginia Tech. You know, I think they did a good job of, you know, of waiting through that rain delay, and we both, you know, I don't think either one of us swung the bats particularly well today, but they swung them just a little bit better and made a few more plays than we did. And both pitchers, Lebeaton is tough, and we knew that going in. We were hoping we wouldn't have to see him, but no such luck. You know, that's why that fifth inning was so critical, because if we can get a few there, you know, and you second and third, nobody out with a run in, I'd take that again in a heartbeat. But hindsight, you know, that's my screw up.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.